good evening. Welcome back to Hellhounds, the late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm a Hellhound, obviously, and this is Sean Erschen's Road to Hell, the Path to 1,000 Subscribers contest. This is my contest entry into his Road to 1,000 Subs contest. So check out his original video and check out his channel. He'll explain more details. There's a lot of really awesome prizes, so hope I win. But yeah, basically there's 5 questions that you have to answer, and I guess a video entry gets you 2 entries, and just leaving your answers in the comments gets you 1. So obviously I'm here doing this video entry, and well, let's go and get started. Yeah, 5 questions. Sean Erschen's Road to Hell, the path to 1,000 subs. So congratulations, brother. He's one of my good friends and fellow YouTubers, and my fellow Morbid Hour brother. So very happy for him that he's almost reached 1,000 subs. All right, 5 questions. Let's get started. The first question is, what film, in your opinion, is the greatest slasher movie of all time? Well, I'm sure if you guys have been watching my channel, you already know that, of course, I'm going to pick this one right here. The original Halloween, John Carpenter's 1978 masterpiece. I love this movie. This has been my favorite slasher film for many, many years, and probably always will be. Yeah, I just love it. It's flawless. Awesome movie. But I've talked about this movie ad nauseum on this channel, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, question number 2 is, what is your favorite murder mystery film? So, I mean, does the original Friday the 13th count? Because, you know, it's got murder in it. It's a mystery. It's a whodunit. You don't know who the killer is until the very end. So, you know, so technically, I think this should count as a murder mystery. And, yeah, very obvious choice, but I think it's my favorite. You know, the sequels don't really count because, well, apart from part 5, you know, we know who's doing the killing. Of course, it's Jason. And, of course, we all know that it ends up being his mother, Pamela Voorhees, in this one. So yeah, I think this counts as a murder mystery, and probably had to be my favorite. If I spend more time on it, I could probably come up with a less obvious choice, but to get things moving, let's just go with Friday the 13th, the 1980 original classic. Alright, question number 3 is, what is your favorite classic horror film? Now, I know that today, you know, 70s and 80s horror probably counts as, you know, the classic. It makes me feel old. But to me, I always consider the classics more like the 30s, 40s, and then 50s. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a Universal monster movie, The Bride of Frankenstein from 1935, directed by James Whale. Yeah, I love this movie. It's my favorite of all the classic Universal monster horror films, and I watched it religiously as a kid. It was one of the first horror movies I ever saw, and was immediately hooked. So it kind of, my journey as a horror fan all started with movies like this. Yes, the original Bride of Frankenstein, my favorite classic horror film. Love it. Alright, question number 4 is, who is your favorite film director? And Sean Erschen specified that it doesn't necessarily have to be horror, but I'm going to go with the horror director anyway. It's got to be John Carpenter. Yeah, he's my favorite horror director, and just my favorite movie director in general. He's amazing. He has a very impressive catalog of movies. His filmography is just spectacular. So many gems. You know, of course, Halloween, The Thing, The Fog, Escape from New York, They Live, Prince of Darkness. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. Awesome movies. Yeah, the man can do no wrong. He had a couple misses, like, towards, like, kind of the end of his career. I don't think he's ever going to direct a movie again, so the last couple weren't all that good, but who cares? The man's still a genius when it comes to filmmaking. So yeah, it's got to be John Carpenter, and hopefully I'll be getting his autograph in the mail very soon, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I do. I've got some that I'm currently watching on eBay, and I'm probably going to order one here sometime shortly. Alright, so the final question number 5 is, what is your favorite horror or sci-fi based TV series of all time? And Sean Erschen specified that you can pick one for each. You can pick your favorite horror and your favorite sci-fi, and that's what I'm going to do. So my favorite horror TV series has always been Tales from the Crypt, based on the excellent EC comics of the 50s of the same name, which I'm also a huge fan of. Yeah, I love this show. It's so much fun. It's scary, it's funny, it's just highly entertaining. It's so enjoyable. It's got everything. Of course, you know, it's hosted by the Crypt Keeper himself, much like in the comics. Yeah, great show. It's just awesome. I really wish it would make a comeback. I really wish they'd make a revival, but do it properly, not like that one that they were talking about a few years ago, because everything I heard about that just flat out sucked. Bring it back and make it as close to this one as possible, because this show was freaking phenomenal, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my favorite horror TV show. As for my favorite sci-fi TV show, well, it's a close one between Doctor Who and Battlestar Galactica, and of course, Star Trek, the original series, which is my favorite. Yeah, my favorite science fiction TV show of all time is none other than Star Trek. I really like The Next Generation a whole lot too, but I prefer this one ever so slightly. Yeah, the adventures of Captain Kirk and Spock and McCoy and Sulu and Scotty and Uhura and all the others. Yeah, great show. Very, very adventurous, very exciting. Yeah, it's a highly enjoyable watch. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Star Trek, the original series, my favorite science fiction show of all time. So yeah, Tales from the Crypt's my favorite horror series. Star Trek's my favorite sci-fi series. And that completes these 5 questions. All right, well, that was my contest entry to Sean Ershen's Road to Hell, the path to 1,000 subs on the Horror Corner. So once again, congratulations, Sean Ershen, and good luck to all the other contestants. Check out his original video. Definitely check out his channel. He's got some great content. He's a super cool guy. All right, as always, thank you for watching the my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Hellhound. Till next time, later.